We're getting into deep water here this playoff series. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Game 4 set to go tonight. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Shot! Stepped into the trapper by Gibson. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Shores won the faceoff. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Halifax jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Picks up the puck. Slides it across. Fantastic save. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Puts it on net, and a great save. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Feeds it over. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Ghosts moving it ahead. Passes out front. Can't connect on the play. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, two things here, James. When you're fighting for a position, you got to keep your feet moving, and you got to keep both hands on your stick. If one of those lapses, you're going to get the holding call.
Florida's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert, move that puck quickly, and open up lanes.
Florida's got the puck. Moves the puck.
Gibson's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save. Sometimes you have a conversation with the official just to give them the heads up that you're not happy. So setting the tone, setting an undercurrent, because they've been more penalized.
Florida's ready to go to work with a two-man advantage.
On a 5-on-3, sometimes the puck movement along the outside is too slow. You have to have perfect timing with that. It can be too fast as well. If you're going to work the puck from high to low, look cross crease. That back door might be wide open.
Feeds it over on the rush. Takes a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. Dalpe's out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Kuffner. They go on the attack from the left side. There's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Shores got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't? It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
That knocks him off the puck. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Oh, and that just skips over the net. What a chance there, Pounder.
Well, he was in tight, but he wasn't able to convert. You could just see those hands close to his body.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. They put the puck into the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Kahun. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Sends it over to Hicketts. The Stampeders carry it along the wall. Wide of the net.
Not sure what quite happened on that shot. Almost as if the puck got too far ahead of him, but nonetheless, it just slid past the post.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Florida's got the win off that draw. Slides the puck up from the left side. And gets it deep inside the offensive zone, allowing them to get a breather. And he coughs it up with the pass. Moves the puck down low. Angles it over to Brickley. Scooped up along the wall by Philp. Into the corner of the attacking area. Puck grab by Dugan. Oh, what a great save by Gibson. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. More than half the frame has been played here. Still looking for our first goal. The Stampeders will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Brickley's got it in the defensive end. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Halifax plays it against the boards. Oh, and he just missed the net!
Wow, this is a huge miss in a scoreless game, James. This really could have elevated his team and given them a huge momentum boost.
Halifax takes hold of the puck. Gibson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Stevens has won the draw. Moves it to Pistero. Stops him cold. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Halifax wins possession right off the draw. Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit! Puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Stampeders scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Shot! Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly! Just here in the late stages of this frame, still no score in this one. Florida's going to start with the puck at their own end. There's a violent collision. The Rockets take it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Blaine. Taken by Belpedio. Great reach with the poke check by Van de Sample. Dumps it in. The Rockets have it against the wall. Florida's got it in their own zone. Goost's going to play it against the half wall. Finds some space in the corner. Lets it fly. And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Turns another aside. Moves along the boards with some purpose. The Rockets gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Stampeders look to start the transition game. And now he moves it quickly to Dalpe. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back reporting.
Don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Well, this is a tightly contested game. I mean, really structured, if you will, James, on both ends of the ice. But both teams have to figure out a way to get to the interior. You got to fight and you got to drive the net.
Shot! Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Florida's won the draw. Puck picked up by Philp. Sends the pass down low. And that's intercepted by Fitzgerald. Fires it into the offensive zone. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Taken along the wall by Shore. Takes it from the right side. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And it goes off a stick. Feeds it over to Gardner. The Stampeders play it along the wing. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Gibson. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And he moves it up to Sweeney. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And he slides it quickly to Dugan. Excellent stick work on the play. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. And that pass attempt is deflected. Florida's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck over to Malone. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Harper. Moves it over to Rattie. Big play inside the defensive zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Carries it across the line. Puck scooped up by Menescalco. Slides the pass over to Caporusso. Grabs it in his own end. Malone's gaining momentum. Strong defensive effort. Picked up along the wall by Dudas. Sends it quickly to Belpedio. Cutting to the slot. Fires it. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes a save.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Havlicek's carrying it ahead. Nice poke check. With the stop. Centering feed. Another pass. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Love this goal, James. It's effort and skill all wrapped into one. He's stumbling. It almost looks like he's going to fall. But he uses that core athletic ability to hold on, find the puck, and get a shot off. That shot fools the goaltender. He's on the board.
Florida's gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find holes, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
cease. On the goal, 8 minutes, 40 seconds.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kahun.
Halifax has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
Good battle along the boards for the puck. Halifax has possession of it now. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Smallman's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it in on the attack. And the puck's knocked loose. Picked up along the boards by Fitzgerald. Gaining momentum up along the sides. Locks it down in front. Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period, the Rockets lead it 1-0. The Stampeders win the faceoff. Passes it over. Oh, and he airmailed that one.
He certainly did. Almost looked like he wanted to go bar down and missed by a mile.
Slides the puck across to Jacobs. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Here's the pass. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
I don't think the goaltender had a chance on this one. I mean, such a quick release shot. It almost like a flick of the wrist disguised the shot, and it was in the back of the net. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
Florida's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
Passes over to Belpedio. And now it's grabbed by Pavlichev. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove.
He's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
The setters will glide into the dot. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
Halifax has suddenly reminded everyone there's a lot of time left in this one, Cheryl.
And I'm not sure what was said between the first and second, James, but something was, because they're physically and emotionally engaged in this one, and they've got themselves within one.
Puck battle along the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Soucis. The Stampeders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Rattie. Receives the pass. Handles the pass. They gain the zone from the left side. Pavlichev's got it along the wing. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Stampeders have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Florida's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Rockets start with the puck in their own end. Now a quick pass to Sweeney. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Slides it across. Takes a slap shot from the point. Scores! That looked like that bounced off the defender and into the net.
I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
The Rockets are nearing the intermission with a 2-goal lead here, Cheryl. I like the position they're in.
Yeah, they're in a great position, but they'll want to maintain this energy right through the period. You can see the coaching staff just tapping the backs, making sure they keep everyone focused, because this is also where your opponent gets very urgent.
And he loses control here. Oh, and his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. The Rockets are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted, so you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Florida's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Halifax has it in their own end. Delayed penalty looming. Fitzgerald's into the offensive zone now on the attack. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Takes the bank feed. Moves it to Dudas. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Dudas. And now it's over to Dugan. Here's a chance. How did he get a club on that? What a stop by Gibson. And Cello's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Florida's won the face-off deep in their own end. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski pounder, and here comes the third. The Rockets win the draw and get their penalty-killing unit off to a good start. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Fires it on net, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. The Stampeders pick up steam and are on the attack. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. The Stampeders get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And it's a quick pass to Terry. Intercepts it at center. And he slides it quickly to Rattie. Quick shot! Scores! Wow! Hopper bottles off the top corner.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the strength that he has up with his bottom hand on this backhand shot, James, to be able to put it by the goaltender.
Halifax has jumped back into this one. They've still got a ways to go, but they've got some life here now.
They've got life, and they're going to have to press, and you can expect their D to be diving down the walls, pinching in, trying to seal everything in the offensive zone. They got to find ways to get good shots on net. They got 2 goals to get back from.
Rocks them on the play. They've got numbers here. Shot! Denies them on the play. Florida's got possession of the puck. Halifax gains control of the puck. How did he stop that one?
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Shot! And that's blocked from someone in front. Moves it over to Dudas. Right up the gut into the offensive end. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
The Stampeders have time on their side. Despite trailing early in this third period, they have put a lot of shots on goal. Now they need to finish. Malone's won a big draw on their own end. And he takes the dish. Puts it on net. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Tries to get it out of harm's way. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's poked away by Yosipov. Feeds it over. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, we've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game. Philp's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And he can't hang on after that hit. Jacobs moves it into the attacking end. Picked off.
The Stampeders have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
And a stiff break setup. Cuts into the paint. And that goes off, pours off a body. Hammers it. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Havlicek's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
And he's ridden off the puck. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. The Rockets will play it from the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Angelo. That goes wide.
Coaches often measure scoring chances, and he does a real good job to get to that spot, but he will be disappointed. It's so difficult to get to, you want to convert when you get there.
Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Gibson's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Dishes it off. Passes it over. Seriously close. Puck grab by Shore. Halifax has it near the wall. To the low slot. That's gloved by Gibson. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, Florida's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Shuts him down.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Takes a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Halifax plays it up ahead. Slides it across. Denies him. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Halifax looks to attack. Florida's got the puck. The Rockets move to the offensive zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by Harper. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Feed to the middle. Picked off in front. From the open ice, they gain the line. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Here's a shot and misses over the net.
He really bared down on his stick on that one. He got the velocity behind it, but it was nowhere near the net.
And that's poked away.
Swaney's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows it. They're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Line change, hurry!
Shot! Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Gibson's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Taken by Folin. And he takes the feed. The Stampeders scoop it up along the boards. Shot! That's blocked. Grabbed along the board by Dugan. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, you can see him shaking his head and arguing with the official, James, but they're not changing their mind. This is a penalty.
Another power play opportunity coming up here. Under a minute to go in the third. And they clear that puck. And it misses. Halifax will play it from behind the net. And he slides it quickly to Gardner. And he's knocked off the puck there. Sends it over. Big time stop.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And Cello's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Halifax takes possession after that off. There it is! The power play goal on the back of the net.
Well, there's no sitting back with the extra attacker out. It's all about urgency and being 2-3 on a puck, finding ways for the retrieval, and then going north, heading north to be able to execute. I mean, you needed a goal. You got to find a way to attack the net. A very different team right now than the one that started this game, and after that last goal, the coach has been impressed and is showing his emotion to his team, and that's what it's all about, sharing that energy. It's up and down the bench, and you can certainly see that they're pressing and they're dialed in now.
The Stampeders have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Denies him in close.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, he's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Puck picked up by Harper. Quick shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Stops it with a glove.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were. And it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Philp's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And he shut the door on that last play. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. There's still a huge mountain to climb here, Cheryl, but they have shown that they have not rolled over in this series yet.
Well, no, I mean, that was a huge win, and there's a lot of room between them and their opponent right now, but if they can kick and claw their way back to 3-2, you know that their opponent will feel it.
Well, that'll do it for tonight's postseason action, but the playoffs roll on, and we will see you at the next game. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.